YouTube continues to demonetize many videos. If you like this channel, please click on my Patreon page, link in the description. Hey Black Lightning fans, this is John, host of Video Games in the World, and OMG, what a fracking twist. Seriously, that was a major twist on how this episode concluded, and I'm not saying anything about it, okay? So, Season 1 is about to come to a close as we now have 3 episodes left, and things are going to get pretty difficult from now on as the show is going on. We've learned truths in this episode and a lot of other things as well. Let's start reviewing this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy! Black Lightning's attempts to rescue several long-missing children reveals a secret he did not anticipate and its resulting connections. Gambi struggles to stay strong while in a compromising position. Jefferson begins to view things differently. Meanwhile, Anissa tries to let her sister know that she's going to have to learn to live with those powers, as they can be a gift or a curse, depending on how they are used. Hidden power, secrets, cover-ups, and a lot of things are what this episode is centered on. Jefferson not only does his job as Black Lightning to try and save those kids that the ASA have kept in cryostasis for so long, but he also, as a school principal, does his best to look into the best interests of his students, as seen not only in this episode but in the very beginning of the series, trying to keep his students away from crime, drugs, and violence. Gambi, despite being a scout for the ASA, has at least had the good sense to have a father and son bonding with Jefferson. Now, I gotta say he seemed a bit untrusting in episode 3, but we learned that to protect Jefferson from doing something reckless, he had to do it. Jennifer continues to feel like a freak due to her powers, but in one scene during a verbal falling out with Anissa, you see her release her gift. That talk Anissa had with her father about Gambi makes you realize that even if what he did was wrong, he's not a bad person. Gambi mentoring our hero is like a way to make up for his mistakes of the past. And Jefferson, of course, would tell his daughter to make her own future, but she has to learn to control her powers. Very Charles Xavier way to say that. So, finally, to wrap this up, I gotta say that this episode had major twists and turns. So it's not only Tobias Whale we gotta worry about, but also the ASA. I gotta say that the show started pretty good, and I hope that season 1 goes out with a bang and not end with a thud. My final score for this episode is an A-. Comment, rate, share, and subscribe. This is John, host of Video Games in the World. Have a good one. Bye-bye.